शिव सर्वेश्वराय शंभो शंभो महादेवाय योग योग योगेश्वराय भूत भूत भूतेश्वराय काल काल कालेश्वराय शिव शिव सर्वेश्वराय शंभो शंभो महादेवाय योग योग योगेश्वराय काल 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 कालेश्वराय शिव शिव सर्वेश्वराय शंभो शंभो महादेवाय योग योग योगेश्वराय भूत भूत भूतेश्वराय काल काल कालेश्वराय शिव शिव सर्वेश्वराय शंभो शंभो महादेवाय
लेना हुए सो लेना हुए सो लीजे मार भाईड़ा रे लेना हुए सो भाईड़ा रे अब आई तेले बड़ की बेला साधो मारे को जना हीरो हाथ में आवे भटकत चरासी फेरा साधो एणो रतन हीरो हाथ
कालो न जानाति तव जननम् कालो न जानाति तव समापनम् दृष्टो मया तव महाकारः योगेश्वर काल काल योगेश्वर काल काल Namaskaram. Namaskaram to everyone. Well, of the two fundamental dimensions of our existence, time and energy. Let's talk about time, because that is what many of you are struggling with. Lockdown. Oh, 2 more weeks. Well, as in many ways we have said this, Time is very little for a human being. Only one who does not explore the nature of what it means to be human, only for that person it's too much time. But if you explore the dimension of being human, then the time allotted is very cruelly short. This most people realize only when the moment of death comes. It once happened. When Kaveri used to be in full flow, one day Shankaran Pillai fell into the river and started drowning. So he screamed for help, but the river was full. Nobody willing to risk their life. They all looking, if it was easier they would have got him, but this looked like a tough one. His wife was screaming. Then he went down and when he came up, he shouted, "Whoever saves my life, I'll give 1 crore. Then two young boys looked at each other and said, "Why not?" And they jumped in. They went and dragged him out and they said, "All right, now you're alive, 1 crore. He said, 50 lakhs. They said, "You said 1 crore, but I was only half drowned." I was not fully drowned, I was only half, I was still coming up. So if you pick the dead body, you could get 1 crore. Because anyway, whatever number of damn crores you have, you will leave it behind and go. You must always never miss a funeral. Anybody that you know, somebody who dies, your friends, relatives, you must always go in India. It's a compulsory, even if you don't go for weddings, this function, that function, it's okay. When death happens, you have to be there. It's a very good thing. You will see, yesterday this man was full on, suddenly he's like this. You show him gold, diamond, whatever his favorite foods, his wife cries, his children cry. It's a yogi, huh? Only problem is dead. He should have done this little earlier. Little early, if he could be like this, that nothing sways him, then he becomes a human being. To be a human being means just that, you know how to be. Something else does not determine how you are. Something else, material or otherwise, does not determine how you are. You are a being, that means you know how to be. What kind of games we play? Everybody has to play something. You play what you like. I will not prescribe what kind of game you must play. But once nothing really sways you, you will play a kind of game that's useful, in some way good for life around you, because anyway it doesn't matter to you. So the time does not know when you will be born. Time is just a ruthless wheel which is just rolling. It does not know when you will be born, it does not know when you will die, because I'm saying this because Those astrologers and others who are losing a little bit of business because of me are going at me these days because time does not know when you will be born, when you will die. People think it's written in the time. No, time is a ruthless wheel, keeps rolling. It is you, out of your karmic substance, your intelligence and present karma, if you ride it, if you ride the wheel, you have a great experience of life. If you fall down, the time won't stop, it'll roll over you. It's just like any wheel, I'm saying. This happens unfortunately many times. This I witnessed with my eyes. I went and saw this. In Mysore city, if I mention the name of the area, many people may remember this incident. In Chamundipuram, the bus terminus is such, it comes there and it has to back up and then go back. So those days, conductors always, this is part of the Indian bus conductor, he'll have a pencil behind his ears. A small piece of pencil, he will pull it out and he has to enter. To prevent pilferage and corruption in the bus, every time he gives out this many tickets from bus stop to bus stop, he has to enter in a small sheet. Anytime the inspectors can come and check what has he entered, how much cash is there, that kind of stuff. So always he has a pencil behind his ears. So every day he does this job, I don't know how many years, because when I looked at him, he must have been around 40 years of age, so at least 15 years he might have served as a bus conductor. So the bus is backing up. Usually the conductors and drivers have a kind of rapport, they work together, it's a team. So the driver is backing up. The conductor says simply right, so that he doesn't go and hit somebody. So his pencil falls down and rolls. Because he is used to this every day, he goes and tries to pick up the pencil and the bus rolls over him. It went right over his shoulder. Within 3 to 5 minutes after this incident happened, I was there and I saw this man was crushed by the bus, but he always rides. This is his job, every day he rides this bus. But if you fall down, the wheel doesn't stop, that's the problem. The driver could have stopped, that's different with a bus wheel. But he didn't realize this guy is saying right, he didn't say stop, he just went crunch. So this is the nature of time. It's rolling. If you ride it, it's fantastic. If you fall under it, it will crush you and keep going. So the time itself does not know a thing, it is a ruthless force. But it is that ruthless force which is a major ingredient of our lives, at least 50% for sure. If you take charge of your energies, then you can push the participation or the role of time, you can minimize, you can make it 40%, you can make it 30%, you can make it 20%. Otherwise, it will increase its participation or its role. If you're not doing much, if you're not taking charge of yourself, well, it could become 90%. Such people are always looking at what is good time, what is bad time, where are the stars rolling, what is happening. Because you have allowed time to become a major part of your life, you have not taken charge of your energies. So this is a time where you have time on your hands. It's better you learn to ride it. If you learn to ride it, you will see someone who is riding, the wave riders, someone who is riding a wave, no wave is big enough and long enough, the damn thing gets over too quickly. Similarly, if you're riding time, you will see 100 years, 200 years if you live, it gets over too quickly. But if you're being crushed every second, you want to do experiment? No? We'll crush you with something, just see how long each second becomes. When you're being tortured, then every second is too long. When you're… then the whole life is too short. Oh, Sadguru, everything is good for you, so you're talking like this. Do you know my husband, my wife, my mother-in-law, my boss? I think generally all of them are not with you right now. Maybe you're stuck with them. It's not about them, I want you to understand. People are there, variety of people. I'm not innocent of such people, I have seen plenty of them, always, okay? Not new to me.